Well, hello everybody. I haven't done a video in a few days, so I'll be under the weather. Caught an old cold or sinus infection or something other. But anyway, you know, it's something to see that communism is on the rise in the United States. You've got a lot of politicians being elected and mayors up in Michigan. They're extremists. You've got them talking Sharia law and all kinds of stuff. Some of these states. You got New York fixing to elect a communist mayor on the verge. You've got Senator Kaine that come out here in Virginia yesterday in a hearing with RFK and talking about like if you believe that God give you a right, you was equal to the countries of Iran, the Muslim country. How stupid is that man? It's in our Bill of Rights. This country was founded under God. And you see where this is headed. You've got these politicians like Mark Warner. He'll be running to be elected back to Senate. Now he's out on the campaign trail, going to his big donors and spouting stuff all the time. I don't understand how they've latched on to the real far left communist ideals. It's just unbelievable. You know, if COVID, their experiment with COVID or pandemic, what you want to call it, on gaining control of the people, the experiment worked because there's a lot of sheep that jumped right in there. You know, they had bans in New York. You couldn't go to a restaurant unless you showed your vaccination card. People were fired from their jobs because they refused to take the old hokey pokey. They was firemen. We lost firemen, police officers, nurses, doctors. And then all of a sudden there was a shortage of police officers, firemen, and nurses and doctors. You know, we talk about Joe Biden, but you know, he was mentally incapacitated, so it was the Obama people that he had in his administration. It was the globalists and the people that seized and took control of power, who made policy for this country, and it was bad. And you know, we're in bad shape in this country, people. You know, just because President Trump's in there, he just can do so much. He's fighting rhinos. I mean, these people are big government people, big globalist people. They believe in getting filthy rich, and these Democrats especially turning communist. You know, a communist government is God. Their power is obsolete. And we're headed down a bad path, people. You know, we got a big election right here in Virginia. We have got to elect Wisma Earl Shears. We have got to really get out and support her. I know this county will go red. It is red. All the way up to Norfolk up is where we've got to concentrate, getting the word out, and you know, what gets me was the white woman holding up that sign that says, if transgenders can't go in the bathroom of their choice, then black people can't drink out of our white water fountains. And it was nowhere really. You've seen a little bit on social media, a little bit on mainstream media, but they blowed it off. And, you know, if that would have been a conservative at a rally, put up a sign like that, like I said here a while back, you would have had to leave the country. You know, the battles we face is electing American First people and getting these rhinos and these communist Democrats out of there and putting people that believe in America first. You know, I seen there, I believe it was this morning, where yesterday arrested 475 some illegal immigrants at a Hyundai plant that they was building. We need to get more strict on that. The people that these are they were subcontracting these people in the Harlem need to go to jail and be fined heavily. You know, it's just unbelievable that they still hire those illegal workers over American workers so they don't have to pay them benefits. Now, that's the truth of it. But for us here in the next few days, giving rain tomorrow, but we're going to get 4 tractors going. We're going to try to get 200 acres of hay cut pretty quick. Well, we got a window of opportunity this week and try to get it up by Friday, if the good Lord's willing. And then we won't have too much to finish up after that. But that's what we got going on. But people continue to speak up, speak your mind. You know, there was a woman around my area here posted a big long thing about Mitch McConnell and how Sherritt. She said, "Sherritt, please, we gotta take our country back and get Trump out there and get him impeached." Can you believe that? You know, some of these Democrats, it's not a party. You know, I look at myself as a Christian conservative, and I vote that way. I believe in President Trump's policies. You know, you ain't going to get 100% of what you want, but he's on the right path and trying his best. And he's having a hard time fighting the communist Democrats and the rhinos. And it's up to us to help him out and vote these people out of office. But, you know, some way, these parties have become like a cult. You either, you know what I mean? It don't make no difference if President Trump cured cancer. They would still come out and say, "No, I don't support that." I mean, it's like a cult. You know, it's just amazing to me. Like President Trump said, a little common sense goes a long way, and we've lost that a lot in this country. You know, I'm not going to stop saying that I believe that Jesus Christ died for my sins. I believe that wholeheartedly. And there was something that I was supposed to, or I thought, I remember, I can't remember what it was, but I'll think about it and I'll get it next video. Good Lord's willing, I'll see you next time. Remember, people, especially you ones here in Virginia, get out and vote for Winston Earl Shears. We've got to have her for the next governor to protect our children and our grandchildren. I'll see you next time. God bless. I'm not sure I cut it off.